Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and of course, good morning. How's it going, my friends? How are you doing? We are playing more Satisfactory today because, of course, we are. Because we're closing in on the end. If you can believe it, we are actually closing in on the end of the game, or at least the end of the game as it currently stands. So we're getting closer to getting the nuclear power up and running, which we need in order to be able to do some of the stuff that we require for the space elevator's last phase. So, so that's what we're going to be trying to do and get done today. I've got a little tickle in my throat. Hang on, let me have a little sip of my tea. Now, I played a little bit of this over the weekend. I say a little bit. I played quite a lot of this over the weekend. And I built a new factory. Which I'll show you in just a moment. So yeah, so we're here in the factory. Things are moving. There's a bouncy boy here. Bouncy boy here got stuck here yesterday. I'm not quite sure how. Stuck on top of one of my power pylons. What are you doing, you big beanie boy? Okay. Just gonna spin it around. I don't even know how you got up there in the first place. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. So I've been making a few changes to this because obviously I want that to be the new storage thing because it's slightly better organized. So yeah, so there's that. Although I'm going to make some changes to that at some point in the future. So as you can see, there's a big gap here now because I don't have any steel coming in to this area anymore. That's all going over to that storage. There's also a big gap here where something else was. I can't remember what it was. Modular frames, perhaps. So that's gone, and the quartz was here. That's gone now. A lot of the, I mean, this is still here. The iron rods and the iron plates are still here, but that's because I've been using them. Screws, I still have a lot of screws here because I think they're still getting used. I think they're still getting used up here. No, they're not. Okay, we could probably ditch most of these screws then, because yeah, we don't really need them. We don't really need this many screws. So yeah, I'll probably figure out a way to. Well, if we do this, we do this, and then nope, we do that. We can start putting these screws in the awesome zinc. Because currently there's no screws coming in to this area, so we can kind of begin to start getting rid of some of this stuff, and slowly transferring everything that we've got over into the other one. So I upgraded the the miner on the concrete to a Mark II. That was the concrete that was over there. So that was a Mark II because I was getting quite low on concrete. We've got loads of concrete now, which is great. But I was getting quite low on concrete. So yeah, so I put Mark II miner on there, and that is still feeding back into this container, into the storage facility at the moment. I haven't really touched any of the copper stuff yet. It was mostly just the iron stuff that I was dealing with. And the I believe the silica is now gone as well. Yeah, all of the silica is gone as well. So we can get rid of all this. We've got the silica going into the other storage now. So eventually we'll sort all that out. that's going to be like that's kind of like my off-stream project for the moment. Is just to try and sort out all that other stuff. Obviously, I don't want to. This is all this stuff is having a knock-on effect to the stuff up here, and a lot of the stuff up here has stopped working as a result. Eventually, I want to make a new factory that's better laid out than this one, because this one has not been very well laid out. It's been a kind of let's just stick everything in and squeeze everything in as best we can, and yeah, it's been pretty bad. So we'll be ditching most of the stuff up here at some point, but I'm just kind of trying to do one thing at a time to to sort of change all that. There's too much spaghetti up here. And I think literally everything that we've been doing so far could be done a lot better, with a little bit of planning and forethought, basically. So yeah, so a lot of this stuff has kind of stopped because, like, for example, this one, we don't have any more steel beams to make any of those sorts of things. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to make 5. Let's put 5. And I'll put 5 in there so that I can make the last one of those, and then it's done. Still waiting for. We've still got a real quick wire problem. That's something that we're going to have to upgrade before we build the next iteration of this base. But I did say I was thinking about rebuilding, and that's basically what I'm doing. Very slowly, admittedly, but I am rebuilding. And eventually all of these will be empty eventually, and it'll be all over at the other storage instead. So there we go. So yeah, so what I've been doing. Sorry, I've just realised I've got a bunch of crap in here. Just going to clear that out. There we go. So what I've been doing, apart from that, is down here. We've got this conveyor that leads into our storage, and because everything gets sorted in the storage facility, we don't need to, we can just put everything onto like one conveyor. I am going to eventually have another conveyor so that we've got 2, because I'm going to put the bigger storage things in instead, like this size, because currently I've only got the little one, but I'm going to put the big these industrial size ones in, and then I'll have 2 inputs into it. So this is a problem. We keep filling up with water, so I'm having to constantly take the water out and then like just awesome sink it because I've got nothing else to do with it currently. So yeah, so I'm trying to keep on top of that as well, because obviously if that blocks up to like back here, that means nothing else can get out of the train station over there. Speaking of blocking in the train station, I've been having to like take out sulfur out of these bins because of the it's just been filling up with sulfur, and then there's not been space for anything else like this. So I'm taking some of this sulfur out because I don't know if we really need this much sulfur, because we've already got a bunch of sulfur in here and a bunch of sulfur in there, and basically all the stuff that we've been bringing back to take over to the other side is filled up in these storage bins to a point where it's become a problem, and we've got too much stuff. So again, that's something else that I need to sort out at some point. At some point, we're gonna have to sort that out because holy moly. So that's something else that on the to-do list. But the main thing that I did was this. This giant blue building. An actual factory with windows and stuff that's organized and looks relatively clean and tidy. I still got to sort out all this nonsense down here, but the factory itself looks pretty good. Now, what I did was, because we had these pure nodes, iron nodes here, and then there's one just around that corner there. I decided I would put Mark III miners on them. So that's what I did. So we now have potentially, if everything was running and up and running and not backed up, we would have 480 iron ore per minute coming out of each of these 4 iron nodes, which is a lot. That's a lot. I've also got a little bit of coal coming in from here, just to kind of just so we can make a little bit of extra steel over here, but then that steel is just coming out over here and over here, and joining those conveyors to go over to the main storage site, which is probably means it's probably just going in the storage bin, but that's fine. So yeah, so we've got this. So I've made these little holes here, every sort of level or two, so we can go in. We can just fly in. So over here we've got iron plates. These are all iron plates. Iron plates are going into these 4 bins. Oh, these ones are still yellow. Let me just. There you go. Now they're blue. I've painted all the machines as well, so they're all blue too. I guess I could paint these, but I didn't want to. So yeah, so we've got those all coming in from here, and all of these underneath are also all generating iron plates, and they're all going into this storage here. Now, eventually, what I want to do is have another facility, kind of maybe over here somewhere, that has like assemblers and manufacturers and all that kind of stuff, so that we can then belt this stuff over to it. So that's what I'd like to do. Over here, I've put these big windows in that go all the way up to the top, so we can see out across all of this and check on the coal generators over there, and check on like the coal generators down there, and the fabric coming in, and the geothermal, and that's all pretty neat. We can go up, so this will allow us to go up each level as well. So we go up to this level. This level is making iron rods. Got quite a nice setup here where we've got the constructors facing each other with their conveyor belt in the middle. This looks pretty cool, I think. I was just sort of toying around with different ideas for how to like belt everything. So this the splitter goes into a splitter here, so it goes half in there and then half over in there, so that we've got both are getting the same amount. But as you can see, it's all backed up right now. So yeah, I've got a lot of iron rods just sitting here waiting for something to happen. I guess I could put another one of these in. Let's put another industrial storage in, just so we can get stuff moving a little bit. Razor Knock, hello, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by the stream. So yeah, so that'll get the stuff moving again, and then everything will splutter back into life. So yeah, so we've got a decent amount of stuff here. I've made these little holes here as well, so we can go up to next levels. This is all screws, again with storage at that end. What is that? Why do I have just a random... What is that? Where does that go? It's just got a random... I don't... Where's the top end of it? What? Well, I don't think it's attached to anything, so I'm just going to delete it. I'm sure it'll be fine. That was weird. That was very weird. Oh, that's where it went. Huh. All this time it wasn't actually taking in screws because the conveyor lift had gone wrong somehow. I'm not quite sure why that happened like that, but there you go. Anyway, so these are all assemblers. So these are all making reinforced iron plates. So these are making the plates to go into the assemblers, and then if we go up another level, over here, if we go up another level, we have a bunch of screws being made, which are all going into, which are coming down here, and these are all going into these assemblers as well. Now, as they come along here, same with the iron plates, we've put smart splitters on the end. So, if there is an overflow, obviously once we find that there's a space, if there was space in the storage, the overflow would then come through and then down here and into said storage. It would join this splitter down here, this merger down here, and then go into the storage. Similarly here, if there's ever a point where these are backed up, the overflow will then come around here, down into this conveyor lift, which then goes all the way down into the storage. And I have a similar situation over just under here as well, with smart splitters splitting things off and taking them to their respective storages, provided, of course, that there is space in those. You finished the playthrough in 2 days? Wow. You got all the way to completing phase 4 of the space elevator in 2 days? That's impressive. So yeah, so that's what that is. Up here, I built all this. So we've got constructors here making iron rods, and we've got more screws to be fed into this assembler over here, which is making rotors. You can only max out at coal. 4 coal gens maxed out. Only 4? Because most of the time I'm getting at least 8 on coal gens. For the most part. So yeah, so we've got the screws are coming all the way over here, all the way around here, all the way around here, and that's feeding into a manifold for these. So we've got, and then the reinforced iron plates are coming up from downstairs, and they're also feeding into these. So we've got reinforced, so we've got the modular frames over here, and then the rotors over there, and then they all come around here and go into other places as well. So they'll be going into storage somewhere. Oh, the rotors are getting made into smart plating, so they're coming over here. And what else have we got? I need to sort out the these rotors and stuff so that we've got excess going into storage, which I haven't done yet. More screws over here, more screws, more iron plates, and more iron rods, and they're basically just waiting on this conveyor to start moving once we have storage again for everything. But yeah, so that's that. It's pretty good. It's working all right, and it's an actual factory. It's got a roof. It's got windows. I haven't put any lights in yet, so I need to put some lights in. And as I say, I need to get some storage for some of the overflow stuff, like having storage for the modular frames, the rotors, all that kind of stuff. Still need storage for all of that. But eventually, that will then lead into another facility that's going to have more assemblers and manufacturers and all that kind of stuff. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think for like my first proper like big factory type building, I think it's pretty good. So there you go. That's all I can run on a normal coal node. Okay. But have you gone to find more? Because if you're just trying to stay, if you just stay in one area, you're not going to find very much. For example, over there, over here, as you can see, I have a lot of coal generators. I have... Right, well then you're going to have to leave your zone. You're going to have to leave your zone. So that one in the middle, there's a miner in the back behind all those coal generators. That's a coal mine, and that's a coal mine there. And those two coal mines are feeding into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 coal generators. And then there's 2 more coal generators over there, which I've got hooked up with the iron up there, which is then feeding into my steel production. Every path out is blocked by poison. Okay, so have you got the gas mask? Have you got the gas mask? We've never seen a gas mask. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you must be at this point, right? Because you've got coal power. Okay, so gas mask is tier 5. So if you can, so I'm guessing you've got to tier 3 with coal power. None of this stuff is, all this stuff you can get relatively easily. It's all just iron and copper, essentially, and concrete. Tier 4. So you're going to need to use some of your coal to make steel. You can't reach tier 5. I bet you could. I bet you could. So you're going to need to use some of your coal to make steel, just so you can get this milestone done. That'll give you access to Mark II miners, so then you can build Mark II miners on your coal production, so you can still have your 4 coal generators, and then have it split to go off and make steel. This stuff is relatively easy. This stuff is relatively easy. Most of this you can just craft in the craft bench. As is all this. Like, it's not impossible to just craft most of this stuff in the craft bench to get up into tier 5. And then the next thing you should go for, you have to get oil processing first. Yeah, that could be a problem. Yeah, that might be a problem. Where are you then? Where are you on the map? Do you know? Have you got any idea? You make 300 megawatts? Dude, I was making 300 megawatts just with these, with my biomass burners. Biomass burners make 30 megawatts, so I haven't got 10 now, but I did for a long time. I've got 9 of these now running constantly. But once you've got the coal and stuff, it kind of slows it down. No clue. Okay, what I suggest is if you want to play and you want to get further than that, I would suggest when you're starting a new game, and then selecting the second one across. You know, you get your 4. You get your 4 things. You get your 4 starting points. The second one across, I forget what it's called. It's something like leafy woodland or jungle or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. That will probably spawn you like over there somewhere, just over there somewhere, and then if you can find this area where there's like there's a little river down. I mean, you can't really see it, but oh, you're playing like a multiplayer server, not a single player server. So you're playing with friends. Oh. So you're not playing with friends. In that case, it sounds to me like you've set up a multiplayer server, but you're only playing it single player. In which case, just to have your base always crafting. Oh, I see. Right. And what difficulty did you choose? Okay. I have a feeling I know where you are. I have a feeling I know where you are. I feel like you're probably up in the north east of the map, which is like up here somewhere. I feel like you're probably up here somewhere. And when I first played, that's where I started. And I got to a certain point, and then everything was just really far away. Everything just felt like it was so far away that I was just not going to get anywhere. I would suggest that you go start again, and then select the next difficulty up from beginner, and hopefully that'll be the same one that I'm on, which will spawn you in roughly this area around here. Which is roughly in this area over here. Yeah. well, even then, like, I'm not even sure, because I'm pretty sure when I played it before, there was like a big lake, and there was a couple of at least a couple of coal nodes. I don't think they were very good coal nodes, but I'm pretty sure there was a couple of them. It won't make it harder, trust me. If you spawn in this area over here, it's a bit of a run to begin with. It's a bit of a run. You have to run all the way down. But once you get down here, this area is really good as for starting up a base. I'd say it's probably better than the beginner place. You come over here, you've got four pure iron nodes. So you've got 3 just there, and then another one just under here. So that's 4 iron nodes, and all of pure quality. You've got a pure copper node there, and a pure copper node there. Over there, you've got a normal limestone. And so look, like this is all in this like one little area. 2 copper, 4 iron, 1 limestone, like all really close together. There is a little bit of water over there, but it's only really enough to get 1 extractor in. So it's not great. But then if we come over here, and over the top of this, you've got another limestone here. Just over there, you've got quartz, just down there, and then just down there, you've got coal, which is great. I think that might even be a pure coal node as well, so you can begin to get coal relatively early. Then you have to go on a bit of a trek to get to the other coal that I found, which is all the way over there. But I just made a bridge across the lake. You got loads of water here for your coal generators. You got two coal nodes over there, and then 2 more over there, and an iron node up there. So those 2 and the iron feed into my steel production over there, and then the other 2 coal nodes feed into these coal generators over here. Make a bridge, build some steps, and you're all good. And then way over there, probably can't really see it, but way over there, there's oil. So it's not that far away. And we've got a lot of stuff that's all kind of close together, at least for the beginning of the game. At least for like the first like 4 tiers of research and stuff. Seriously, it's such a good place to start. Much better than like the beginner area. Much better than the beginner area. You're using your scan thing, right? For all your coal and stuff, right? You haven't forgotten about this? Because if you scan, once you get a little blip on the map like that, once you get a blip on your compass, you can press M. So, oh, you won't have map. You won't have the map yet. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Forget about the map. But yeah, I highly recommend starting in seeing if you can get down into this area down here, and kind of go from there. Because I think this is a really good place, to start. Also, in this little pond down here is a crashed pod, so you can get a hard drive really early as well for alternate recipes. It doesn't give you an option for a starting location. Okay, well then just try the difficulty up from beginner and see where it puts you. If it puts you in the same place, then it's not going to work. But if it puts you in a different place, then it might be okay. I just need to re-up the fuel of my tractors. I'll probably be getting rid of the tractors at some point in the future as well, and just replacing them with another train. Run out of fuel. There we go. Wow, this has all come to a standstill. Why has this all come to a standstill? Punjitsu, hello. How you doing? How's it going? Why has everything come to a standstill? Oh, because this is full? Oh my goodness, everything is backed up. Oh my god. Okay. Didn't expect that to happen. Literally nothing here is working because this is all backed up. Great. This is why we need a train station and not a truck station. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in there. Okay. Okay. Wait, did you even pick anything up? You didn't even pick anything up. Oh god. Oh no! See, Johnny was right. Johnny was right. He said, told you not to go in. He told you not to go in. I hope you. I hope you're feeling better soon. Because I've so far, touch wood, I've not had it, but I know it. I know people that have, and it's pretty grim. So I hope you feel better soon. COVID is not a fun time. I hope you don't have to suffer too much. Well, they might do that, Razornock. They might do that at some point because I know there's lots of changes coming for the next update. So yeah, they might do something like that for the next update, potentially. Already had the rant off him. Oh no. Oh, I hope he didn't. I hope he wasn't like I told you so, because no one likes it when someone says I told you so, even if they were right all along. It's not a fun time to hear it. So yeah, I hope it wasn't too bad for you. Oh yeah, we haven't set up the thing for the steel pipes. Okay, so Admiral steel pipes. Okay. So that's why nothing's been dropped off. Okay. Good to know. So this is coming over to the storage. Okay, so that's just slowly filtering out through our storage system over there. Again, this is why we need a train station, so that this can all be done a lot quicker and a lot easier. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave that for the moment. I just feel like I have a really bad cold. Yeah, can't taste a single though. Okay. He said it once and gave you a hug. Okay, well, that's not so bad. Well, hopefully the taste is not a permanent thing, because I know for some people it has become a permanent thing where they've just lost their taste almost completely as a result of having COVID. So hopefully it's not a permanent thing, it's just a temporary thing. Because, yeah, losing like your sense of smell or your sense of taste sucks. It really sucks. So I hope that is not a thing that you have to worry about. Oh my god, everything is backed up. Everything is backed up. Everything is backed up. This is not good. And the sooner we have sooner I get my storage system set up and running, then the better, because then that won't happen as much. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing over at the nuclear facility. No idea. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to top up on some of these items, and then we'll just head over there and figure out what we were doing over there last time, because I don't remember. I do not remember. Let's put that in there as well. Okay. Take that. And then what else do we need? Pretty not much else. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, Razor. I think it's just a kind of like to introduce you to that system in the game, I guess. Okay, I know I need some pipes. And I'll get some beams as well, I guess. I think that's it though. I don't think we need anything else. I can't remember what we were doing over there. We've got quick wire and... Oh, I should maybe get some more of this as well. In case we need to make any... I'm just going to go with this and see see how we go from there, I guess. Oh, I think that's the train. No! The train's gone. It's too late. The train's gone. The train's gone. And then we have to wait. No, I know, but I think it's just... I know it doesn't really serve a purpose as in you get all that stuff already, but I think it's just there to kind of introduce you to the milestone idea. It's like this milestone you get for free, and then all the other ones you have to unlock by playing the game, essentially. But yeah, let me know if you spawn in a different place. If you spawn in a different place, let me know, because I can help you find this area, which is so good. Also, you got sulfur down here as well. Like sulfur's just like down there, so it's really easy. It's a really easy place to set up and start your factory. I mean, you still have to travel. Oh, there's Caterium here as well, so like you don't even have to go that far for Caterium. You still have to travel to get to other things, but for the most part, your first like 4 tiers of milestone stuff should be relatively straightforward. It's only once you start getting into like oil and aluminium and stuff like that that it starts becoming a bit more tricky, and you start having to travel quite a lot to get to where you need to be. I mean, ideally, in an ideal world, you'd set up a base smack bang in the middle of the map, and you just have a bunch of trains going from one place to another, collecting all the resources and bringing them back to the main base. But trying to like navigate your way to the middle of a map that you can't see where, well, you won't have access to a map at the start of the game anyway. But trying to sort that all out at the beginning of the game is yeah, that's not really something you can do. So my storage system seems to be working, which is great, I think. Although, no, it's not. Or is it? Oh no, it is. It is working. Okay, great. I could see steel pipes coming along, and I was like, wait, why are the steel pipes going along that one? But they're supposed to be going along that one, so it's okay. But yeah, let me know if you spawn in a different location, if you choose a different difficulty. If you choose like the normal difficulty rather than beginner, let me know if you spawn in a different location, and I can help you find the area that I've started in, and then you should have a much easier time of it. As I say, when I played the game the first time, I started it in the beginner area, and it was fine for a beginner, but you literally will only get to about as far as you got. Without having to like build your way out of it, basically. I mean, that's the other option, is if you've got lots of iron plates and lots of concrete, is to basically just build a bridge over all of the poison gas. If that's the only way out, just build stuff over the top. so that you don't get affected by it. There's lots of coal nodes on the map. You just need to find them. I say, if you use your scanner, you shouldn't have a problem finding them. As I say, it's difficult for me to be able to help because I don't know where you are on the map, because I've never played on a multiplayer server, so that I've never had it always on. I've only ever played single player. So I don't know where you are, so it's difficult for me to know. Right, so do what I've done here with this and just build a really big platform that takes you over the top of the poison and down the other side as a temporary measure. If you want to stick on, if you want to stay on that save and you don't want to start again, then just build a really big platform. If you've got iron and limestone, just do that. Oh my god, like nothing is being unloaded here at all, is it? Why is nothing being unloaded? Everything's backed up over here as well. Oh my god, there's so much sulfur in there. Okay. Let's take all this sulfur out. We'll build an awesome sink and we'll put it in that. Turn this round. Okay. So this is, oh yeah, because this is not doing anything because it's not operational down there, and this isn't processing anything because probably because the sulfur has backed everything up. Yeah. There we go. Things are moving a little bit now. Okay. Right, so I think we've got everything that we need to get this started, but I'm not entirely sure. That is the electromagnetic control rods, and then we've got the encased beams over there. I think that's the other thing that we need. I'm just going to come and go through here and woo, and see if there is anything else that we need to do up here. Let's make this a bit longer. Johnny Beard, thank you for the lurk, my friend. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. Okay, so this train station will eventually provide us with the uranium, which will be going in here. We've already got the concrete and the sulfuric acid, so that's not a problem. No Wayne's World host alert? That is a good point. Let me have a look, because sometimes my alerts don't work properly, and I don't know why.
Hands up, who likes me?
That worked. Yeah, it should work. I've got to say, I don't know if you have host alerts on yours, but I hosted you the other night and I didn't get an alert for that either.
One guy tells another guy something, and then
But it's
he
working.
tells two friends, and they tell two friends, and they tell their friends. And so
Are
on,
you using
and so
BTTV
on,
to
so on.
click the host button on the BTTV? Because maybe it's the BTTV thing that doesn't work. I don't know. Because oh, okay. I'm not sure then. I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing a test and they seem to work. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But I appreciate the host. Okay, so oh yeah, that's what we were doing. We were putting the things under here. That's right. I remember now. So yeah, so this is where we need the electromagnetic control rods and the encased industrial beams, because the encased uranium cells should be coming out of here. Yes, and they're making 25 per minute, and we need 20 per minute in here. Oh yeah, but we've changed it so that they're only making 20 per minute. Right, so we get 20 of them per minute coming out of here, which means we get 20 per minute of them going into here. So then that will make one uranium fuel rod. That one uranium fuel rod will then go through this conveyor, and it will come all the way around of here, and then it goes into here. And I don't know what happens after that. Hopefully, we don't all die, and there isn't a huge explosion. That's what I'm hoping. Right, we have a big hole. Let's fill in this big hole, because if there is a big hole, I may fall into it. And although I've got my hover pack on, I still don't want to fall down the big hole. So we'll fill in that big hole. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to want to... Actually, I'm going to need to turn these around the other way, because there's not really enough room with all the pipes. Unless we have it coming down this way. Oh yeah, that could work. Yeah, we'd have to have it come down this way. Okay. Big conveyor all the way down. Bish bash bosh. And then that should work. Okay. Okay. I should put in railings or something. Eventually I will put railings along here so that I don't have the potential to fall off. Because that's a long way down. And as I say, even though I've got my hover my hover pack on to like reduce my falling speed. I've got parachutes on me as well, which again I could use. I'm still gonna go all the way down to the bottom, which means it's gonna take a long time to get back up again. Hover pack is not as good as the jetpack in that respect. Okay, so question. Do I have one conveyor that brings back both things, or do I have two separate conveyors? I think two separate conveyors is probably the way to go. Probably the way to go. So I'm going to want one of them to be on there, and then one of them to go on there. Like that. And then that's going to go all the way down. All the way down there. Okay. So let's put that like that. We put these on Mark 3s. I guess we'll put these on Mark 3s. Cool. Okay. Let's put a couple of these up here. Is that high enough? Okay. Come forward a little bit. There we go. So that's going to be the so that's the electromagnetic rods that are coming out of there, and then we want the beams, which I think are in this one. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so these are going to have to come down to here. Is that in the right place? Yes. Oh, I need that one. Okay. Get rid of that one. Okay, so that's going to come along here. So we could bring it along, or should I turn it straight away? I'm not going to turn it straight away because we might want to put in another refinery along here. So let's bring that over here. Yay. Okay, that keeps the floor free then. I don't have to worry about doing anything with the floor. Go, little train, go. Okay. Now comes for the fun part. Is putting all of these in. Now hopefully the little green line will disappear where we can see where the conveyor will run out. Okay. And then we can just bring it back a little bit and then pop one down. If we get all these put in place, it'll be a bit easier to just lay the conveyors. Get all this down here. Oh, no. There we go. Almost there. I really hope this works. Once we've actually got it all like up and running, I really hope it works. I'll be really sad if after all this effort it doesn't work properly. So I really hope it works. Oh, we've still got to go a bit further. And then, no, a little bit further still. To about here. Actually, no. There. Nice, okay. Now, as we go back, no. Yes. And now we can do that. So we can lay this conveyor as we go back, and then we can lay the other conveyor as we come back down here again. Go. It's such a long way. It's such a long way. But we don't want the uranium near us, so it makes perfect sense to have it as far away as possible. That's right, cool. And now we'll just do the same with this one, but going in the opposite direction. And then if in the future we need to bring anything else down here, we've got these conveyor poles set up. So we can just put stuff on top. Oh no, I've run out of steel beams. Oh, titties. Oh, titties. I'm not even finished. Not even being close to finished. That's annoying. Okay. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. Okay, so I've almost got this right up and running. Almost. Our sulfur is a problem again. I think I'm going to need to get like a smart splitter on there. Like, yo, if your sulfur is backed up, just send it off over to this awesome sink instead. Right, we're going to have to head back to grab some more steel beams. Because I'm out. Out of juice. Oh, sweet, the train's here already. Nice. Alright, we'll head back, we'll get some more steel beams. I don't know if there's anything else that we need. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think steel beams is probably all we need. I mean, we could have used the encased steel beams to make it a bit quicker. But I honestly don't think that's necessary. I don't think we need them that quickly. Unless they suddenly run out. Which they shouldn't. Provided that everything else is moving, we shouldn't have a problem with it. The only time we're going to have a problem is if the sulfur backs up to a point where nothing else is getting through, like it was earlier. So I'll have to put like a smart splitter on that. Before it goes into the storage, so that the once the storage is full, it then sends the overflow to the awesome sink, so we can use it to generate tokens instead. If there was coal nearby, I could get it to go and make black powder, but there isn't any coal like super close by, so. Right, let's check on the, oh my god, look at all this sulfur, for fuck's sake. Don't need any more sulfur. Well, that one's empty. Okay, good. Don't need any more sulfur in there for the foreseeable. Right. what's going on over here? Is everything moving over here? Are you empty? No, because reinforced iron plates have backed up. Okay, great. Yeah, we're still having problems with like things getting backed up and as I say, hopefully once I've got the new storage set up and everything is running into the new storage stuff, that won't happen as much. Hopefully at all, but not everything is going into that new storage place yet, so I still have the same problems as I had before. Right, I'm going to grab some concrete. And then we'll go over to the new storage place to get the beams. I'll top up on plates and stuff as well while I'm here. Is this all moving over here? No. Are we full on this again? Oh my god. Wasn't that long ago I was like, oh, we need more aluminium. I think it's just because I'm not using it for anything at the moment. Because I think everything else has kind of come to a standstill. That's probably why. Right. Oh, I left my car all the way over there. Oh, silly boy. Whee! Oh, careful. There we go. I think that's all we need for the moment. Just so I can finish those conveyors. And then once those conveyors are done, it's just going to be a case of hooking the uranium up to a conveyor. We get the rain. Oh no, yeah. It's already got a miner, so we just need to stick a conveyor on it, and then that's done. That's still a lot of sulfur. It takes all that sulfur out. We don't need that much sulfur in there. Yay, train's back. That was quite quick. Alright. So we'll head back, we'll finish off those conveyors. Once the conveyors are done, then it is literally just getting the power source to the miner on the uranium and a conveyor to the uranium. And then we're good. And then in theory, we should have nuclear power. Well, shortly after that, anyway. Now, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how many rods we need to power a single power station, or how many, or how long that rod will last for. So once we've got one, I'm going to wait and see what happens before before we do another one. Because it could be that that one fuel rod will last for a really long time, and so we can then split them amongst the other ones. So I don't want to generate lots of them if we don't need to, and if we do need lots of them, I want to make sure that, you know, I find out exactly how long they last for, and what to do with them afterwards. Because as far as I'm aware, we need to get a storage space set up for the toxic waste as well, because that's a thing that we have to worry about. Yeah, because we're going to end up with quite a lot of toxic waste, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. Okay, and we're back. Mind the gap. Immediately falls into gap. Okay. Now, is everything backed up again? Is it the sulfur again? It's the sulfur again, isn't it? It's the sulfur again. Yeah, of course it is. Let's get this stuff sorted out as best we can. Okay. Okay. Right. That should keep things moving. I'd say it's just because we're not using any of this sulfur at the moment, so it's got nowhere to go, so it's just sitting there and just slowly backing up. Same with all this, all these stators and stuff. They're all just slowly backing up, and all this stuff is all slowly backing up. And it's all just because we don't have anywhere for it to go yet. Okay. So, let's get this conveyor belt finished. Okay. think what we'll do is we'll put a splitter here, and oh shit. Nope, we won't put one there. We'll put a splitter. Let's put a splitter here. Right. Beams on the right. Beams on the right. Okay, great. It's hindsight, probably should have put it on the left. It's fine. So no one's going to see under here anyway. Go. So that's getting split. That's getting split. So that's going up there. That's going up there. Great. Groovy. Awesome. I should probably have like a stairway or something to help me get out of here. All that. Okay. Good. Right. Let's check on this. Right, so currently all of this concrete is going into here, and then this is getting split. So this is supposed to be splitting the uranium and the concrete, but it's currently full of concrete. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, I'm just going to pop a little awesome sink over here. And then I'm going to take out some of this. Actually, I'm going to take out some of the stuff at the back first. Because we don't need that much concrete. Coming out. Okay. That's a little better. Okay, we only need to get on this train. Right, so we need to go from Nuketown to the other place. I can't remember what we called it. Uli, hello. Sneaking in. I see you. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend. Lots of people lurking and working today. I hope your Mondays are going good. I hope your Mondays are going okay. We are going to Gateway to the Void. That's right. Yeah, I remember now. We called it Gateway to the Void because there's just a massive hole that just leads into nothingness. Started playing Swan Song. I feel like I've heard that name before, but I don't remember where. I don't remember where I've heard it. Oh, why does it go from 2 to 3? That's a bit weird. Oh, the new Vampire Masquerade. That's right. That's the RPG one, right? That's the RPG, right? Cool. This is all doing what it should be. That's great. Oh, yeah. There's enemies and stuff over there. I don't really want to deal with that. Meeting week is over, so hopefully getting some more pleasant work done today. I hope so. I hope so. Okay. So. Now we have to go in here. Now we have to go in here. I hope I've got enough conveyor material to get it where I need it. Now this cave should be clear, because we did kill like a whole bunch of stuff while we were in here last time. So I'm hoping we don't have to fight more stuff. But you never know. Okay, let's back up a little bit, because we're not wearing our suit, our hazmat suit. Oh shit. I've run out. I've run out. Hang on. We might be able to do something about this. maybe. Hello? Oh, you were saving. Okay. Why can I not click on this? Okay, it's not working. Let's make some... Hello? What's going on? Oh, again, save. Right, okay. We'll make up this concrete, and then... We've only got 48. We've only got 48 beams to make into these ones. So, I don't know if that's going to work. We might be able to get a few more, but I don't think we're going to get very many more. I don't know if it's not going to be enough. Shit. Shit. Oh, it's not that much further to go either. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well... So I've cut out some of the... the power cable, so I can attach the power cable this end without, and I know that it won't be getting any power, so that when we come back we don't have to come all this way. I can just attach it like that. Okay, that's all that's in this cave as well. There's nothing else in here. Okay. That's annoying because we didn't have that much further to go, but you know, it is what it is. We just missed the train as well. God damn it. Right, so we'll wait for the train. And then we'll get some more encased steel beams, and then we'll come back and finish that off. And then nuclear power on the horizon. We're getting closer. Getting closer. There's a slug up there. Gotta be quick because the train will be coming back soon. There we go. Might as well grab the slug while we're here. That's what she said. Train, where are you? Ah, there you are. Fortunately, it's quite a quick route. Especially the journey back. The journey back is quite quick. Because it's mostly downhill. so it goes a little bit quicker. Choo choo. Right, let me on. Honk. Okay. Let's go. Now, if I'm really quick, I might be able to grab like 100 or something out of one of the machines and then jump back on the train before it leaves. Probably not. It's probably not going to work like that, but it might. I finished off my my hypertube as well for this. Okay. Quick. Quick. Go, 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 go. Back on the train, back on the train, back on the train. Quick. There we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. There's loads of shit around here as well, like loads of like resources and stuff. I had no idea. There's like loads of stuff over there. I don't even know what that is. Iron maybe? I don't know. There's limestone down there, so if we do need any more concrete, we can get some from down there. I don't think I'll need more concrete now, obviously. But yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff down in that sort of crater, I want to say. It's not really a crater, but it kind of looks a bit like a crater. And there's loads of, I think that's copper over there, I think. So there's loads of copper over there if we need it. Although we'd have to set up a separate thing for that. Okay. Here we go. Right. It's conveyor belt done. Everything's about to get very itchy. Around here. I'm gonna put my hazmat suit on. Just in case. Just in case. So we've got a tier 3 miner. I think it's a Mark 3 miner on the uranium. So yeah, and then a Mark 4 conveyor. I didn't see what, I don't know what purity the uranium node is. No idea what purity it is because I didn't get close enough to find out. But yeah. Oh, here it comes. Oh, you can definitely see it. You can definitely see it. Yep. Here it comes. I was like, oh, are we going to be able to see it? I'm not sure. I don't know how green it's going to be. It's very green. It's very green. Oh, yeah. Radiation level. Yep. Cool. Good. Good. Okay. Here it comes. Our first batch. I may have to set up at the other train station. I may have to set up a 2 separate containers so that uranium can go into one and concrete goes into the other. I might have to change that. Yeah, well, now that we've got it set up, I'm hoping I won't have to. It's fine. I've got my hazmat suit on. I'm all good. I'm all good. It's only a little bit of radiation. It's only a little bit. But yeah, no, I don't... I don't plan on riding this train that often, now that we've got it set up. That's why I wanted everything down here. So that once it's all set up, I hopefully won't have to worry about doing anything with it. I can just leave it alone, but I need to make sure that it's all working properly first. Okay, so the uranium should come out of there and go into here. And then it should come out of there and go into here, except it won't because of the fucking concrete that's in the way. So this is where the problem I had was. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just get a smart splitter to split uranium and concrete. But I don't think that's going to work in the way that I wanted it to. Because now we have concrete, uranium in here, and we've got nothing in this one. So I think what we'll do is we'll delete that. We'll delete these. Okay, I'm going to put a little box over here. I'm gonna put the uranium in there for the moment. Oh my god, look how quickly that's taken my thing down. Okay. Why is there still radiation level? Okay. So yeah, so we need to get put one here and one here. We can get rid of this smart splitter, and this, and this, and this, and this. Right, concrete goes at the top. So let's have this one be concrete. Hello? So that's going to be concrete, and then this one will be uranium. How much uranium does this need? 50 per minute, so we can use them. We can use Mark 1. Actually, no, we need a Mark 2. Because that's going to be split. And how much concrete is this using? 15 per minute. So yeah, Mark 1s are fine. Okay, so then we get Mark 4 belt to come out to here. And then we'll put a smart splitter on the end. So left is going to be concrete. Center is going to be uranium. Okay. And then we'll do the same. Do the same on top. There we go. So that should hopefully deal with all that. Get rid of that. Oh, I haven't given this power, have I? That would help. Okay, so this should be working now. There we go. That's our first lots of stuff going into here. These need 20 per minute, so that should be doing stuff. I'm actually going to delete this one. Because I only want one to come out first before I get more coming out, just because I want to see how it works. But that's working. It's going to take a little while for this to. Speed this up a little bit. Okay. Right, so that's now doing it. That's now constructing our first uranium fuel rod. It's going to take a really long time. It's going to take like 2 minutes. Passing trains radiation. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it wouldn't like stack up high enough for it to actually start doing damage. Wow, it's going to take over 2 minutes to make one. Oh, no, you're getting a little bit of radiation still. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. Well, we just have to sit and wait then, and see how it works. I say I'd have no idea how long this uranium fuel rod's going to last for once it's in a nuclear reactor. No idea how long it's going to last. So yeah. So hopefully by the time it's done, hopefully, well, in what I really like is for it to last at least 2 minutes, preferably 3, so that way there's always a uranium fuel rod waiting to go in once the other ones run out. But as I say, I have no idea how long the fuel rods last for, but as long as they last for at least 150 seconds, then we should be fine. But that is something we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Almost there. Here it comes. It's 97, 98, 99. Ta-da! Uranium fuel rod. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like you were going to encase it in like lead or something. Lead is not even in the game. Like they should put lead in the game so you can like lead line some of this stuff to prevent some of the radiation getting out. That would be nice, like lead lined walls, so you can then have everything get transported into a big building and put lead lined walls in it so the radiation doesn't leak out. That might be kind of fun. Okay. Nuclear power plant. The fuel is about to go in. There we go. It's going in. That lasts for 300 seconds. Why is it idle? No connection. Oh, that's why. There we go. And that's burning now for 300 seconds? Okay, great. Alright, I need to pee, so I'm going to be right back. But that all seems to be working. And our power... Let's not get too close to that. Our power has just gone... Sweet. Alright, we'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. So that factory can produce rods fast enough for 2 reactors? Yes. Yes. Which means, my friends, that we can do this. Great. So we upgrade this. Still not really sure what to do with that yet. But that's the thing. Okay, so we've got that. Then we need to come over here and get this reconnected. So that can go out, and then we should be good. Cool. The only problem is we haven't set up what we do with the toxic waste, which we've now got quite a lot of. So we need to gonna need to deal with that. This stuff is making some very strange noises. So we're going to bring that round the back here. Let's get... Fuck, I don't have any steel beams. God damn it. Okay, well, alright. So, I guess we're using the normal storage containers then for the time being. Just because I don't have any steel beams. It would be fun, yes, it would. Okay, we need to. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Fuck, I'm carrying the I'm carrying the toxic waste now. Shit, no, fuck. I can't have. I wish I could have the. There we go. Okay, good. I wish I could have the hazmat suit and the Blade Runners at the same time. That would make this easier. Okay. In hindsight, having a gap between each one would have been useful. Don't know if we can do that now. Maybe. Can I do that? I can't even get across there. Okay, what about if we okay, bear with. What if we doot and then doot? Will that work? Will that work? If we stick a merger onto here, and then a thing there, and then a thing there. Could that? Oh, it won't clip through. Oh! Yes! Okay, great. Hacks. Okay, great. No, that's not how it works. No. Just need to just oh, I built this the wrong way around. That's why. That's why I built it the wrong way around. There we go. Now it's the correct way. Now it is the correct way round. It is the correct way now. Right, how much is this spitting out the nuclear waste? I don't know how quickly it's coming out. So, don't know. That's got 3 uranium rods in already, so hopefully this one comes this way. Don't come this way, go this way. Okay, good. Actually, what might be a better way of doing this is having this come over here and going into this one, and then this splitting it 3 ways rather than manifolding it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Once this has gone in. Okay. Okay, we're gonna switch the split around. Why have you done that? Why have you double layered on that? It's weird. Okay. So that should work better, because now it's getting split more evenly. Let's actually change... let's change this to a Mark IV belt. We don't really need to, but... I just feel like if we're splitting it, that'll work a bit better. Okay, so that should be 3 power stations all working. Yep. We've got more power than we know what to do with. That's a lot of power. Cool. Cool. Okay. Right, something else I'm going to do before I finish over here is get stuck, apparently. No, it's over here. So what I'm going to do is have Smart Splitter. I'm going to set to overflow on the left of these. Wait. No, that should be concrete on the left, and the right should be overflow. Right. Right is overflow. Overflow. Okay, and then what's going to happen with that is it's a bit shit, but that's going to come over here into here, and that's going to come out of there, and hopefully once this is all sorted, we can we're using Mark IVs. Yeah. Okay. Let's change that to Mark V. Just to speed this up a little bit. Okay. Let me just go stand over here. That's not helping very much. Let's go stand over here for a sec. Away from all the radiation. Just for a second. Wow, that hasn't really helped a huge amount, has it? Okay. You done yet? Sure what? Let's just take this all out. It's fine. I'll find another use for it. Right. So now, if there's ever any overflow of concrete or uranium, it should go into here, which will then go into here. But there shouldn't be, although this is almost full already, so maybe there will be. That is not almost full, but we can put some in here. There we go. Okay, and now let's get the hell out of here. Cool. That's nuclear power up and running. The only thing that can stop us now is the toxic waste. So I'm just going to go and check on toxic waste just to see how much we've got and how quickly this is filling up. Okay, it's not filling up too quickly. That's fine. I'll tell you what we'll do, just to be on the safe side and just to buy us a little bit more time. We'll put that there. And we'll put that there. There we go. That's lots of storage. It's a very cool color. It's a very cool color. We've used up almost 10 of our things on this. I'm just going to have a quick check and make sure the water is okay. Water is fine. Water is fine. Great. Nuclear power up and running. Let's get the fuck out of here. What? 10 of our what? What? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? I don't know. Maybe? Oh, 10 of our iodine infused filters. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, sorry. We used about 10 of those filters. Yeah, probably should have. Yeah, 10 of our things. Yep. You know, things. You know, the things. Oh, we've still got loads of sulfur. Okay, that's not a problem. How are we doing over here for status? Oh, loads. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so I think this is all working. I think this is all working. Like it uses up a little bit of sulfuric acid every so often, but for the most part, I think we're good. This is doing what it needs to be doing, I think, over here. So just this backup of these things, which I guess I could swap out all the tier 3 Mark 3 conveyors for Mark 4 conveyors, but honestly, like nothing's moving right now anyway, so I don't think it's super important. So I think we're fine. These are going to continue to get made anyway, just because we've got the storage for it. What I might do is get another AI splitter over here. See what I should have done was gotten like an AI splitter on the ends of all of these, so that if it ever got backed up, there was overflow, it would then send it off somewhere else. But maybe if we put one over here, put one here. AI limiters, and then to the left we just put overflow. And then whenever there's a backup, we can have AI limiters coming out, and we'll have them come back up here and then head back to the train station. And then over here we'll put like a merger on. Can we put a merger just on the end here? No, not quite. Okay. If I do... Come on. You can do it. Come on. No. One over. No. There you go. There you go. Right, so we put a merger on here. Oh shit, that's not going to fit. Okay. That's going to be too long. There we go, and then that'll start sending AI splitters back. So as, when they move, this will replace the ones that have left. And then when it stops moving, they'll start coming out of this one. So this should then, that should then prevent a backlog of copper sheets over here. That should hopefully mean that the copper sheets continue to do what they need to do. Although I feel like we could, ideally we would have had this set up in a way that the copper sheets would have been on a similar sort of thing, because we need 25 copper sheets per minute, and we're getting, wait, 25 per minute. That's making 10 per minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, somehow. So we've got 20 per minute coming in, but I think it's just that we're not getting the 100 per minute of quick wire that we need. Because this is only putting out 60 per minute. Right? 60 per minute. And that needs 100 per minute. Okay. Can we increase this to 100? How much does this go up to? 90? Then we'll need to upgrade this to Mark II. Now, does that have a knock-on effect to the Caterium? Yeah. So we want that to put out 20 per minute, because this one takes in 20 per minute. Right? And then it's taking in 60 per minute. What is this putting out? This is putting out 110. Okay. Let's change that to 120. Okay, I think that's working better now. That gets up to about 470, and then is this getting the quick wire that it needs? It's probably getting more quick wire than it needs now. So this goes up to 50, so we've got, goes from 57. Does it ever drop below 57? Let's find out. It shouldn't. No, in fact it's going up ever so slightly. Which doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because we've changed it so that this is outputting at 100 per minute. Oh, but then we do have 120 on the conveyor, so that's probably why at the moment it's going up. But once it slows down, because this number is slowly going down, it should even out and should make more sense. Okay, in that case, then let's do the same on these ones. Change that to 100 per minute. What was this one? 20 per minute. Okay. So, these all need 60 per minute now. Which means we need to get the miner to be doing 180. It's currently only doing 120. So there we go. We'll speed that up. I really wish there was a way to like reverse engineer things in this game, because we don't have the steel beams that we need to do this bit, but I do have encased steel beams. I don't have any coal, do I? No. What am I doing? No. Is there any coal nearby? I think the nearest coal is... Oh. Okay, there is some coal over there. Okay. We'll grab some coal. We can put a beacon down on it as well. Once I know where it is. I think it might be up there. Hello. Haha! Sneaky. Sneaky sneak attacks. And you never saw it coming. Right. Where's this coal? There's a cave. Must be up here. Okay, so it's a normal node. That's fine. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Cave full of huggy spiders? I mean, potentially. We could potentially transport the coal from here over to iron, where at the other place. Is there anything else around here? Oh, hey. Apart from the little lizard doggo. Is there anything else around here? Got a little bit of water. Oh, yeah, an artifact.
Picking
Great.
up multiple Fix-It personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Oh, that's a big fucking spider. Aha! Ole! Fucking have it. Hey, bouncy boy. Oh, is this more coal? Oh, okay. Oh. Ow! Fuck. Whoop. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So there's coal over here too. Okay, so we've got two lots of coal over here. Not much else. Oh, fuck. Did not see you. Come here. What's my health at? Okay. Where'd you even come from? Like, you weren't here a second ago. Maybe you were, maybe I just didn't see you. Okay. Okay. Just gonna change this to ×2. I don't want the artifacts.
Comply.
No. Oh, I should have brought some iron with me. Oh well. It's fine. to do. Right. Where's this cave? It's over here, wasn't it? Ugh. I was like, I wonder what's on the other side. They were waiting for me. You bastards. Okay, let's do a little heal. Hello? Bit of quartz here, might as well pick that up while I'm here. And a slug. Cool. Alright. Well, it's good to know that we've got some coal over there if we need it. What? Okay. All that just to get a little bit of steel, just to make some more steel beams, just to finish off what we were doing, and then that's done, and then that's nuclear power up and running. We can actually focus on getting these last few bits of phase 4 done. Oh, Uli, you haven't seen my new factory, have you? I spent a little bit of time off stream just kind of reworking some of the stuff that I'd done. It's not 100% finished, but it kind of is. It's kind of finished. Like the bulk of it's done. It's just a few like attachments and stuff that need to be done. Yeah. Well, I wanted to rework a whole bunch of the stuff. I wanted to rework a bunch of stuff, and so that's what I did. When we go back, I'll show you. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So yeah, so I've done a little bit of work on the like the mini factory that's not mini at all. Did a little bit of work on that just to try and make that a little bit better. And that seems to be working okay now. Oh, I'm not wearing my hover pack, am I? Is that all? What did I need the beams for? Oh, it was this, wasn't it? It was this. There we go. That's it. I knew there was something wrong somewhere. There we go. There we go. So these are all doing what they should be doing. These are slowly catching up with everything else. Okay, great. Okay, so that's that. Are we good over here? Okay, I think we're good. That's actually getting used a little bit now, so yeah, I think we're good. All right, so we can come back here if we need to at some point. Like, we could get coal generators here if we wanted to. We could get steel set up if we wanted to, with the coal that's over there. So we've got options as to what we can be doing with this site. If we want to do anything at all, we might just want to leave it as is. It depends on whether or not we get what we need done elsewhere. Because technically we only need to get what's up on that list to complete phase 4. That's all we need to do. I am gonna press sort, and then I'm gonna take all that sulfur out. I'm gonna press sort again. I'm gonna take it with me and stick it in an awesome sink. But that's uranium and nuclear power sorted, which is super great, because now we have a bajillion megawatts of power. We don't. But we do have like 10,000 megawatts to play with. That's huge. That's huge amounts of power. So the next thing I want to do is rework that whole factory. But I kind of want to work from the top down, if that makes sense. Like, I want to make sure that the things that we require for phase 4, like, we find out like what we need to make those, and then work out backwards from there. Because trying to do stuff forwards doesn't really work in this game, because there's always a chance that you're going to need more than what you're making. So I feel like that's probably a good way to start doing things, is trying to have like a couple of machine, at least 2 machines for every part that we need. Should be enough. Or we could just do it like that, where we just go, okay, well, if we have 2 machines making stators, and 2 machines making motors, and 2 machines making AI limiters, and 2 machines making blah 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 blah, then that should be enough to cover all our bases, but it might not be. So there's a very good chance that we're going to need more quick wire, so I might have to adjust the miners and that whole situation just in the front of our base, or there's another Caterium node not far away we could use to bring that over, and have that being made into quick wire. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow, I guess. We'll have to figure that out, because I just realised the stream will be ending fairly shortly. But we have set out to do. We did all the preparation. I think you prefer calculating stuff yourself, but your where the satisfaction calculator website exists. It has one in the game. I think you can. I can't do it because I'm in the train, but I think you can actually just use. I think there is like a calculator in the game. You don't even need a website. And in update 6, they're changing it all so that you can do all of that in game. Rather than, because at the moment, like especially with overclocking or underclocking, you can't really see any of the results until you've made the changes on the machine, which is a bit shit. It's a bit shit. So there should be some AI limiters in here somewhere. So at some point we're going to have to get a connection that comes from here and goes down there and joins the input over there. Yeah. Yeah, I think, as I say, I think they're gonna. Oh fuck! I think they're gonna do something with the codecs in the next update. In the next update, so that when you come to like, let's say for example, oh no, it'll be in buildings. Let's say you come to here, it will have like a bit where you can expand it. So you can choose. I think it'll be in this part. I don't know. Anyway, they're reworking this whole section so you can see how overclocking or underclocking will affect. Will affect what you're doing, and you can get all the calculator stuff somewhere. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Yes, but I feel like if you want to learn how the game works, then you have to kind of do it properly, right? Kind of have to do it properly. I'm just going to send that into there. Cool. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine. Everything's blocked up again. Let me just put this in here. Okay, let's just clear this stuff out real quick. Yeah, but as I say, we're still in the process of like moving stuff from one place to another. So some machines are still working, and some machines are not. I haven't checked on our coupons either recently, so we might have a lot of coupons. Okay. That should keep things moving a little bit. It doesn't do physical layout, but it does how many of what buildings, splitters, belt speeds you need, and what types of nodes to get this many objects of a certain type per minute. Gotcha. Yeah. As I say, I like to try and figure stuff out for myself if I can. Okay, so let's say like some of the stuff is missing now. Like some of the containers that were here are gone. Some of this stuff will probably not be working anymore because it doesn't have the materials that it needs. This stuff, this magnetic field generators, we've done the 4,000 that we needed, and now so that's that. We still need to get the one from over here. This is still super slow. It's still super slow because we only have one manufacturer making it, making these things, and obviously it would be better if we had more manufacturers making those things. Which is why if you start at the top and work way backwards, then you know exactly how many of each thing you're going to actually need. So that would make more sense, I feel like. Right, now seeing as these aren't actually hooked up to anything right now, I am going to hook this up to here because these aren't actually generating anything right now, so don't really need these. Okay. Alright, yeah, so you may have noticed the big fucking blue building that I've got over here. It's got a roof. I've used walls with conveyor things in them so that it kind of looks a bit neater and a bit tidier. Basically what I did was I destroyed everything that was already around here, just got rid of all of it, replaced the Mark 1 miners to Mark 3 miners, so we have 1, 2, 3 and then a fourth one just around here, just under there. Mark 3 miners on pure iron nodes, which means there's a lot of iron. So each one is generating 480 iron ore per minute, provided, you know, and not everything is backed up. So, you know, that's almost 2,000 iron ore per minute. That's a lot. That's quite a lot of iron. It's quite a lot of iron. So yeah, so we've got it's slightly weird angles in places, but I've painted it blue because I thought that might be kind of neat. I've put these little gaps in every so often so that I can use my hover pack to fly inside. I've painted all the machines blue to make it look nice. This particular machine here is making steel pipes, but if we go under here, we've got the basement level. These two here are making steel beams, and then all of these are making iron plates, as are the ones on the level above. If I can get through, thank you. Yeah, so all these are making iron plates as well, which is all then going off into these storage bins over here. So we've got those ones coming up from there, and these ones coming along and going into here. Now, eventually, what I would like to do would be to have a another. Actually, I could probably do that. Would that work? Or is that too high up? Maybe that's too high up. How much? Okay, just give me one moment. I just want to... Oh fuck, I ran out of fucking beams again. God damn it. Beams? Beams. Beam. 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 Let's collect the beams. Okay, that'll do. Right, where was I? Over here. Okay. And then what we can do is out here. Somewhere. Okay, maybe don't go that way. Just go through one of these and then up this way. There we go. Now it should be... Is it here? Is this the right one? Yeah, so I'd want it... So if I put a... conveyor wall there. There we go. So now I can get iron plates to come out of here. So now I know that if I need when I need iron plates for something else, for another factory thing, I can come over here, grab this, send it over to another factory place, which will probably be like over here somewhere, so that I can use the iron plates. And I'll do that probably for the other bits and bobs as well. So yeah, so that's the iron plates, and then we've got over here, we've got these big ass windows that go all the way up to the top, so we can look out across all of this, which is quite cool. You can see all of that. We've got iron rods being made up here, which is going into these containers, and I'll do the same for those containers as well. We've got screws coming up over here, which is again heading into those containers. These containers have reinforced iron plates, which is what's being made in here with some of the screws and whatnot. This is all oh damn, these are modular frames, and these are, I believe, smart plating, so that's all coming down into here. So we've got all this. This is all being made in this one factory. I think I've got some rotors being made somewhere as well, but I don't actually have any storage for them yet. That's something I've got to figure out where to put that. So at some point I'll probably put the storage for the rotors over here so that they can come out, because I believe this is just a normal splitter here, so I'll probably just split off once. I'll probably change that for a smart splitter and then have overflow go into storage like over here somewhere, or I could put I'll put it in over here. Yeah, no, I'll put it over here, and then from there we can have more factories on the other side. We can have more factories like down here and over here. Over here probably is where I'm going to probably put them. Have more factories over here, and they'll use this stuff. They'll probably be using like assemblers and manufacturers. So I did know that. Yes, I did know that. Yeah. I kind of wanted to change all of this so that it was all uniform, but that's going to require a lot of work. So I don't know if I will or not. As I say, I changed the concrete to a Mark II miner so that we had extra concrete being made, but now we've got so much concrete, don't really know what to do with it all. Eventually I will change all of this. Eventually I'll change all of this to make this a little bit more tidier, so that we don't have quite as much spaghetti over here as we currently do. So yeah, and obviously we need to I need to change the way that we've got our our storage system over here, because this does not really work. So I think what I'm going to do with this storage system is basically have the exact same thing, the exact same setup all the way around, but instead of having just one of these, I'm going to have one of these. Nope, because that's just two on top of each other. I'm going to have one of these, which is the industrial storage containers, because then that way you've got two inputs in the back, so that we've got yeah, so then we can basically just copy and paste what's here at the moment, put it on the top, and then we can have two inputs coming in instead of just a one input coming in, and that should make things a little bit easier for all this stuff. But yeah, currently this stuff is literally just like is all going into storage and or the the awesome sinks over there, but that's only for the moment. Once we've got like new stuff set up, with like alternate recipes and all the other stuff that we've been getting, that is probably going to change. That's probably going to change. But for the moment, that's how it's going to work. For the foreseeable. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff still to do. Just got to figure out how to do it, basically. But I feel like we've got a much better setup over there now, and let's say like that's a lot of iron. That's a lot of iron going up. I can't wait to have it all running and all kind of like operational. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We just need to figure out a way to get everything out. So. But yeah, so that's that building. I'd like to replace the two truck stops that we've got with like trains, but it's just a matter of figuring out how to fit all of those in. But yeah, I'd like to replace the two truck stops over there, the one at the other end and then the one down here. I'd like to replace them with a train, if possible. just because I feel like that would be a more efficient way of doing things, and we need to potentially look at increasing our Caterium quick wire output as well. But eventually, like as you can see, like there's a lot of yellow lights. There's a lot of yellow lights on these machines because a lot of them aren't doing anything anymore. Especially down here. There's a lot of yellow lights because they're not doing anything anymore because they don't have the materials that they need to make the stuff, because it's not coming. Like most of this is barren now. Like there's nothing on these at all. So yeah, some things are still making stuff, but for the most part everything is stopped, just because we don't have the items coming in. This is still making high-speed connectors when the quick wire comes in, but that's the main problem at the moment, is that like I'd want 2 manufacturers, and that's taking 280 quick wire per minute just for that one. Although obviously we could change we do have it overclocked, so we could reduce the overclocking. We wouldn't need quite as much, but if we had 2 of them, it would probably be about the same, if not more. So we need a lot of quick wire coming in. We need more quick wire than we currently have. So yeah, there's still quite a lot to do, but I feel like this factory over here is a really good start. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be figuring out how to get more of these assemblies made, so that we can get more of these made, so that we've got we can get closer to getting the 4,000 of these things that we actually need. We're just over halfway, and it's taken what, a week or so of just every time playing plus extra stuff to get it, and that's just not quick enough. It's just not quick enough. Yeah, I've got other games that I want to play, and I can't do it while we're still waiting for this stuff to be done. So I could go over and redo all the copper stuff at some point as well. I don't know if we need to currently. I don't know if we need to, but the possibility is there to like replace the miners with Mark III and then rebuild all that kind of stuff as well, should we ever need to. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with our blue building, like figuring out how to put it all together, putting a roof on it, giving it windows, putting in little floaty spaces for me to fly up between each level. We had to kind of expand a little bit out here, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how it's all come together and how it's all belted. Used a lot of manifolds to save space. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's all come together in this big old factory, and it's a complete factory as well. It has walls, it has a roof, it has windows, it has a basement. Like, I'm pretty happy with like the build in general. It needs lighting, as you can see. There's only one floor that actually has lighting currently, and it's just in that area. So it still needs lighting, and it still needs like a few tweaks and stuff. But the bulk of it is done. Like the hard work part of it is done, which was figuring out where everything went and all that. There are 8 smelters on each floor, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 floors. Yeah, 8 floors, each with 8 smelters, I think. So 64 smelters. to deal with the like almost 2,000. Well, maybe we can do the next building in green. Like, we've got all these different colours to choose from. Like some pinks, we can get some yellows, oranges, purples, black and white. It'd be great. Or we can pick our own colour. Okay, we can pick our own colour. There you go. So you could change it to that colour. Oh, keep opening the wrong menu. So we got lots of choice for that sort of stuff, which is great. But I'm super happy with how this come out. And now that we've got the uranium, we don't have to worry about power for a really long time. Obviously, our current power usage is a lot lower because a lot of these machines aren't working. I might put in a bit more storage as well, seeing as we've got this extra power. You can edit a colour and all buildings follow suit. Oh, I see. Like this. No. What? Oh, I see. Up here. So I can change like the colour of foundations, the colour of the factory. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't realise we had different types of roofs as well. Did not realise that. And yeah, all of the patterns and stuff that we've unlocked. We've got that stuff down there as well. Which is pretty cool. One last thing then before I head off for the day, is I want to check on the coupons. There you go, 21 coupons. That's a lot of coupons. And we got 11 coupons there. That's 32 coupons. Can we get anything with 32 coupons? Oh, we need 50 for the next one. I'm not wasting my coupons on that awful car though. Right, gotcha. How big is this thing? Oh. Neat. There we go. It's slightly off center, that's annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Why are you like this? Okay. Okay, there we go. It's still slightly off center. Great. That'll do. It'll do. It'll do. But we have our first statue. down as well. Yeah, so eventually all of this will go. Yeah, all of that will go eventually, and it'll all be in here instead. Yeah, good times. But I want to try and set it up so that it's only the excess stuff after we've built everything that we need to build. It's only the excess materials that are coming in here, not the ones that are going into other machines and stuff. So if I make manifolds, I should be able to like make the last. If I make manifolds and make the last one a smart splitter, I can then have overflow going off, so that once everything is full, if there's still stuff coming through and still being made, it'll go into the storage, coming down here into the storage, and then eventually, once all that's full, it goes into the smart splitters, the awesome sinks over there. So yeah, so that's that. Right, let me do a save. So we've basically gone from having about 6,000, 7,000 or so megawatts to like 15,000 megawatts, which is great. Hi Kirsty, put any bodies down the drain today? No, not today. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for that. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just finishing up. Finishing up. Let me see if there's anyone around I can send you to today. Let me have a little look. If Twitch is going to load. It is going to load. Oh, there you go. Callum's playing some Life is Strange. So I will send you over to him so you can say hi. There we go. So yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, and we can figure out what the hell we're doing with all this stuff. I guess we should also figure out what we're doing with the other factory as well, because there's still stuff at the other factory that we need to deal with, and I want to build a train that goes between the here and there. But maybe we should fix here before we go over there. So yeah, so maybe we'll do that. We'll plan that out tomorrow and figure out what exactly it is that we need to do, and how we go about doing it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Look after yourselves. Be good. And if you can't be good, be careful. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.